If you want to learn 9 top tips for music production, make sure to check out this video. I go over some of my favorite tips that I've learned over my years, and this is more of like a global overview of tips, not just one specific area of music production, so I hope you enjoy it. Hello everyone, and welcome to Distinct Mastering. My name is Freddie. I'm a mastering engineer, producer, DJ, and president of Sleeping Giant Music. For over 2 decades, I've helped artists grow their careers, and now I'm here to help you with your music production skills. If you'd like a free stereo mastered sample from me and are a first-time client, check the link down below. Now let's chat about 9 top tips to improve your music production skills. Number 1, organize your workflow. What I mean by this, as you start to produce tracks consistently, you're going to develop a workflow that eventually becomes you. It's very good to make this workflow organized and efficient. Instead of starting with a blank template, preload some of your favorite MIDI tracks and audio tracks, maybe your favorite delay, reverb, or have EQs on some of your tracks. Whatever you like to do a lot, save that and make that a template. This speeds up your workflow and makes things more efficient. Number 2, make sure you keep your files and your session organized. Color coding tracks and organizing them by instrument type or grouping them together that are similar really keeps things neat and tidy and easy on the eyes. Another very important tip, make sure you name your tracks. The worst is having to decipher what audio 1, audio 2 is later down the road. This also helps if you need to take your files to another studio or engineer, or if you're just bouncing your own stems. The worst is just trying to decipher all of that information later down the line. Number 3, consistency and practice is key. It takes a lot of time to get good at music production, and practice makes perfect. It also takes time to develop your ear, so don't get discouraged if you're not an amazing producer overnight. Consistency and practice will help get you there. Number 4, make sure you pick the right sounds. As your ear develops, you might start to notice that some of the sounds you were using previously or since might not be sounding as good as you thought they did. That's a good thing. That means your ear is getting better. Also, after you pick your sounds, various factors like tuning or the shape of the sound play a very vital role in the whole production process. Number 5, make sure you learn your tools and not just your program. Before the days of computer-based audio, everyone was using hardware, which I personally feel, in my opinion, made people learn their tools a bit more. Sure, it's fun to play around and twist all of the knobs, but study the basics like EQ, compression, reverbs, delays, etc. It's going to be doing you a lot better if you understand how to use your tools rather than just playing with your tools. Number 6, gain staging is super important. As you start to introduce more processing or plugins or hardware, it's very important to make sure the volume stays consistent from unit to unit. Some things like boosting or cuts can alter the volume. If you're boosting on an EQ, it's wise to turn the output of that unit down before hitting another unit. So make sure that the volume is consistent from the original sound source all the way through the chain of units you have going on. Another important tip, with plugins that emulate old analog style hardware, they actually like to operate at a lower operating level than most plugins. -18 is where they like to be, so pay attention to what the operating level of your plugins might be and make sure that you're gain staging from unit to unit. Number 7, use a reference track while working on your music. I can't stress how important this tip can be. Reference tracks can help give you a guide. The reference track should be of a similar sound and genre that you're working on and should be of professional mastered quality. The key here is you have to level match the reference track to what you're working on. If you don't, the mastered version, the reference track, will always sound better than your version. But once you've got it level matched, you can use this as a guide to ensure that your sounds and your mixing is up to par with the pro music that you're referencing. If you are a newer producer or don't have good acoustics in your room, the reference track can also help give you a guide because you'll be listening to something of professional quality with the color or problems in your room. Number 8, make sure that you finish your tracks. The music production process consists of many stages, and if you only get good at 1 or 2 of those stages, you're not going to acquire the skills needed to finish your tracks in those other stages. For example, if you're good at composing or just creating an idea or a beat, you're not actually getting good at arranging or mixing. So make sure that you finish your tracks so you acquire the right skills necessary to be good in all areas and stages of the music production process. Number 9. Lastly here, just be patient. Getting good at music production does take time. So, the more you put in, the more you'll get out of this. Be patient, trust your ears, and practice makes perfect. And that's 9 tips to help you improve your music production skills. If you have any questions or just want to chat about music production, drop a comment down below. I'd love to hear from you. If we've never worked together before and you'd like a free stereo mastered sample from me, be sure to check the link down below in my description. Thank you for watching this video. I hope it helps you with your music production. Lastly, if you like this video, please be sure to like it, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell to stay up to date. My name is Freddie from Distinct Mastering, and have a great day.